like I gotta pay to breathe. Why are we romanticizing working 9 to 5 and stifling a dream?
So what we got today, we're gonna hit a heavy bench. It's not gonna be max effort or anything like that, but it is gonna be pretty high percentages on the bench press today, and then we're gonna work up on some squats just to prime those movers for squats.
And this day actually turned into more of just an upper body day due to the fact that Shamron and I both really felt good in the upper body. So we really focused on the upper body and kind of went after it and didn't do any of the leg stuff at the end. We wanted to make sure we had a quality day. We had an opportunity to have a quality day, so we went after it. So what you're seeing here is our warm up for the bench press. I'm doing some JM presses. Shamron's doing some push-ups, mainly hitting our weakest areas. In my case, it's my triceps. In her case, it's really body placement. So she's going to be doing some more sets of push-ups to make sure she's bringing herself down as she would if she had a barbell in her hands laying on a bench, bringing that bar to her chest. And then here in a minute, you'll see us actually warm up with the bench press because it's just extra repetitions you get for the movement. So not only are you warming up, but you're getting practice in that certain area, which is the bench press. And I'm a big fan of practice the movement the way you're going to approach it when your max is on the bar. So set those shoulders. You can see here when I unrack that bench, you can actively see my shoulders press down towards my pockets as I'm bringing that bar down. I have a little bit of a head raise, which I need to get that straightened out. But as I bring that bar down, I'm trying to drive my chest to the bar. I'm not just letting the bar fall onto my chest. I'm bringing the bar to my chest, trying to push my chest to the bar as the bar comes down, and then I'm pressing away with intention. I'm not just pressing away with mindlessness just because it's a lightweight. And here's Shamron doing the same thing. She needs to get a little bit more sturdy on the bench. You can see her wobbling a little bit. But I mean, that comes with repetitions and practice. And that's something we're still working on with her. So I don't have any hesitancies or speculations that she's not going to figure it out. She's going to get it figured out and be just fine. So here we're getting a little bit heavier on our 5x5s. Really, this is when I kind of felt like, okay, this is going to be a good day. Didn't feel heavy. It was moving fast. And typically that's a good indicator you're going to have a good day when those 60 to 70% feel like 40 to 50%. That's going to be a good day. It's not consistently something you need to search for, but when you have it, or when you show up at the gym, if you have a plan and that plan says you need to be 50 to 60%, but you feel really explosive, those are days you can go up to 60, 70%, do the same amount of volume and be just fine. You're actually going to get more benefits out of that because you're primed and ready to go, and the intensity increases a little bit. So here's Shamron's top sets. Really was confident coming into this day mentally, and then I think once she got under the bar, her confidence goes up and up, and you could tell on that set she was a lot more stable, a lot less wobbly, even though the weight was heavier. Next is going to be my top set. I believe this is 360. Went for 2 sets of 2 here. Better than it's felt in a while coming back from a pec tear, so I was really happy with that. And Shamron's top set again wasn't the plan, but she was feeling good, so we went with a heavy single, if nothing else, to just boost her confidence. She's had a little bit of a confidence issue in all 3 lifts. I don't know why, but it's on the up and up because we take advantage of the days that we feel good. Again, top set here on the bench press coming down. This is actually the second set, which felt better. I think I was better prepared for it. I knew what to expect, and that's one of the big benefits of having 3 attempts in powerlifting is sometimes you get up on the platform and weight feels better than you anticipate and moves better than you anticipate. And that's a real good indicator of, hey, let's take some risks. Let's gamble a little bit here. This is a top end kind of day. Let's go for it. Vice versa, if you get up there, typically openers are pretty low in percentages, just because you want to get a score on the board. So typically openers are something you can do even on your worst day, and vice versa to what I just said. If it feels like crap, you can always take a more conservative approach on your second and third attempts, and that's kind of how we're approaching this meet coming up in March. I think Shamron's going to be able to qualify even on her, I don't want to say worst day, but she does not have to have her best day to qualify, and I'm trying to hammer that home with her. And I think she's finally starting to believe in herself here at the right time, so I'm really excited about that. So that being said, the rest of this training session is going to be our accessory work for upper. Like I said, we felt really good, so we wanted to get as much quality work as we could for upper body today. So we just bypassed the lower stuff that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. This point, we've done some post delt flies and working on the T-bar row here, really making sure our upper back is nice and strong. It's really important in all 3 lifts to have a good, strong upper back. So we pretty much always throw in the upper back accessories on upper days and even sometimes on lower days, depending on the movement. Again, really important to have a good, strong lower back. You'll see us also be hitting some dips here. Me and Shamron both. Shamron with the gymnastics background, dips don't really bother her at all. Myself, these are the first set of dips I've been able to do since that pec injury. Very, very minor irritant today on those dips, and I'm really excited about that. I believe my chest is almost 100% healed. And then we're also going to be doing some JM presses here. Not a very popular movement, but a really, really good movement for the extensors of the elbow or that tricep short head. So in this video, we're really getting a full upper day of, and this is typically how an upper day will look for us every single training session on a max or a heavy upper day. If we're doing speed stuff, you're going to get more volume in the speed work than you would on this lower volume day, since we were going a little bit heavier. But for the most part, this was one of our better upper days we've had in a while.
How should we end the video? Like and subscribe.